together! It's the only way!
Disney just dropped the first official look at Tron Ares. Starring Jared Leto, this new movie is set to bring back the beloved sci-fi franchise, years after Tron Legacy tried but didn't quite capture the same magic as the original. Here's everything we know so far. In addition to Jared Leto, Tron Ares has a stacked cast that includes Jeff Bridges, returning as Kevin Flynn, along with new faces like Evan Peters, Greta Lee, Jodie Turner-Smith, Hassan Minhaj, Arturo Castro, Cameron Monaghan, Gillian Anderson, and Sarah Desjardins. Disney unveiled an exciting first look at the movie during the D23 showcase, showing Leto's character Ares heading into the real world on a mission to find something called permanence. We also get glimpses of light cycles and recognizers causing chaos, including slicing cars in half and a scene where Bridges Flynn, dressed in a white robe, meets Ares. The new character details add some intriguing twists for the threequel. Evan Peters will play Julian Dillinger, the descendant of the original villain, and Greta Lee stars as Eve Kim, a programmer whose work helps Ares enter the real world. This merge of the grid with reality sets up an interesting bridge between Tron Ares and the previous movies, showing how it might follow up on Tron Legacy's storylines. While earlier descriptions suggested Ares would be the first AI-human encounter, Olivia Wilde's Cora, who entered the real world in Legacy, may still play a part. With Peter's character linking back to the Dillinger family, there's even room for Cillian Murphy's Edward Dillinger Jr. to return, especially given Murphy's recent popularity from Oppenheimer and A Quiet Place Part 2. Sam Flynn and Cora seem the likeliest characters to come back, especially since Bridges is returning as Flynn despite his apparent demise in Legacy. This could mean Sam might make a reappearance, either trying to save his father or having already rescued him from the grid. Flynn could then guide Ares, introducing him to Cora and the life she's built in the real world, which could set up some new dynamics in Tron Ares. In Tron Ares, Nine Inch Nails is stepping in to handle the soundtrack, replacing Daft Punk, who created the iconic score for Tron Legacy. Although Daft Punk's work on Legacy was widely celebrated and is often considered one of the best parts of the 2010 movie,
together, we have achieved a great many things. We have created a vast, complex system. We've maintained it. We've improved it. We have rid it.
The duo had no interest in returning to the franchise. In fact, they haven't released new music since their 2013 album, Random Access Memories, and recently declined to perform at the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris. Now, it's Nine Inch Nails' turn to bring their unique touch to the Tron world. Trent Reznor, the mastermind behind NIN, along with Atticus Ross, has made quite a name in film scoring. The duo won an Academy Award for their score in The Social Network and went on to score several major projects like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Gone Girl, Watchmen earning them an Emmy, Soul, for which they won a second Oscar, and recent films like Bones and All and Empire of Light. Ross, who joined Nine Inch Nails in 2016, will also be part of the Tron Ares soundtrack, bringing his award-winning talents to the mix. This collaboration promises a fresh, intense sound for the upcoming Tron movie. Just like Daft Punk brought their iconic sound to Tron Legacy, Nine Inch Nails is ready to make their mark on Tron Ares, which is shaping up to be one of the film's major selling points, especially after the big reveal at D23 2024. With Nine Inch Nails in the mix, fans are buzzing with the expectation of new exclusive tracks from the band, something we haven't seen since 2020. Known for their hits like Closer, The Hand That Feeds, and Head Like a Hole, their edgy dystopian vibe fits perfectly with the Tron universe. After years of being stuck in development limbo, Tron Ares finally has a release date, October 10th, 2025. While there's always a chance that could change, the fact that filming wrapped in May 2024 gives hope that it will stay on track. The project description hints at a compelling exploration of Ares' journey, but keeps the details under wraps. Since both Tron and Tron Legacy took place in digital realms, the end of Legacy had big implications, particularly with Cora stepping into the real world, marking a first for a program becoming human. Given that Jared Leto's character is named Ares, we might see him venture beyond the grid, possibly causing chaos for humans. Ares, being the Greek god of war, certainly has a history of stirring up trouble. Jesse Wigato is on board as the screenwriter, but Joseph Kosinski, who was initially attached to Tron Ascension, hinted that his script involved a storyline about an invasion between the digital and real worlds. If any elements of that original script make it into Tron Ares, we could be looking at an epic clash of worlds. On the flip side, Tron Ares is going to have to tackle a big challenge if it wants to live up to the previous films. Right off the bat, it has to deal with the fact that Tron Legacy didn't exactly set the box office on fire. It grossed around $400 million against a budget of $170 million, which just barely made it profitable, and it got a mixed reception from critics. That kind of performance left the franchise in a bit of a standstill for nearly 15 years. But that's not even the biggest hurdle for Ares. The real challenge lies in the Tron franchise's history of pushing the limits of filmmaking technology. Both the original Tron and Tron Legacy broke new ground, with the first film being a pioneer of computer-generated imagery that forever changed how movies are made. Legacy brought in its own tech advancements, like the impressive de-aging effects on Jeff Bridges and practical light suits powered by real batteries.
To all of us!
Now, Tron Ares needs to find a way to innovate like its predecessors did. The problem is that it feels like the film industry has hit a bit of a plateau in terms of tech advancements. Even a visually stunning film like Avatar: The Way of Water didn't push the envelope as much as the original Avatar did back in 2009. It was more of a refinement of existing technology rather than a groundbreaking leap. So, Tron Ares is going to have to figure out how to deliver something fresh and innovative to avoid falling short where even Avatar couldn't make the same impact. If Tron Ares wants to live up to the legacy of Tron and Tron Legacy, it really needs to carve out its own identity. The film has to introduce some new innovation, technology, or style that makes it stand apart from the earlier entries in the franchise, all while continuing the tradition of pushing the boundaries of filmmaking. Otherwise, it risks just becoming another sci-fi flick that talks a big game about advancing technology without actually delivering on that promise. Fortunately, there are signs that Tron Ares is gearing up to be the most cutting-edge installment yet. Director Joachim Ronning has confirmed that they wrapped filming back in May, and expressed confidence that they pushed the filmmaking limits on this movie. While we don't yet know exactly how they achieve this, Ronning's comments are a promising indication that Tron Ares will live up to the franchise's reputation for innovation. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. What aspects of Tron Ares are you most excited about, and how do you think it can stand out from its predecessors? Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay in the loop.